My name is Alexa Grover, and I'm so excited to talk to you all about the most exciting vacation that I've ever been on. Unlike many people, I have never traveled out of the country, so for me, the most exciting and fun vacation I've ever been on was the trip I took to Destin, Florida this past summer with my parents. According to Wikipedia, updated January 6, 2015, Florida is the southeastern state bordered by Alabama and South Carolina. What made it such a memorable vacation was all the different things we were able to do while we were there. 3 super fun activities that we had the opportunity to do while we were on vacation in Destin, Florida were deep sea fishing, kayaking, and watching the sunrise on the beach. According to Fish Destin, updated in 2014, there are hundreds of different fish that can be caught while on your fishing trip. For those of you who have never been to Destin, Florida, it is important that you know how truly beautiful and fun of a vacation spot it is. According to WSF Public Media, updated in 2014, Florida is home to an abundance of beautiful places, including a number of state parks. Therefore, hearing about a few of the activities we were able to take part in during our vacation will hopefully make you want to visit Destin, Florida someday. During our vacation last summer, we went deep sea fishing, kayaking, and we got to watch the sunrise on the beach. First of all, we had the opportunity to go deep sea fishing on our week stay in Destin, Florida this summer. Deep sea fishing is something that I have always wanted to do, and in my opinion, it was well worth the money that we spent to go deep sea fishing. Although the first date we signed up to go was canceled due to rough winds, the date that we rescheduled for couldn't have been any better. It was a very clear day and the water was as smooth as glass. We were lucky enough to catch about 6 fish between my dad and I. I happened to catch the biggest fish that day, which was a king mackerel. And let me tell you, that was some of the best fish I've ever had. It was an awesome experience, but if you do not like blood and guts, then I do not recommend that you go on a deep sea fishing trip because there was a lot of blood and guts that day. Second of all, the water was so calm for multiple days that we were there, so we were able to go kayaking. Kayaking is simply the use of a kayak for moving across the water, and the paddler sits facing forward with their legs in front of them, using a double-sided paddle to move. Here's a video demonstrating someone kayaking in the ocean. It was such an amazing experience because the water was so crystal clear that we could see to the very bottom. While we were kayaking, we were able to see tons of jellyfish, and my dad actually picked up a jellyfish with his plastic painted paddle. I wouldn't suggest kayaking if the water is not super calm though, because it is quite tiring after a while. But it was well worth it for me. Third of all, we woke up early enough to see the sunrise one morning. Surprisingly, you will see more people on the beach that early in the morning than you would expect. While we were watching the sunrise, there was a group of young boys who were fishing off to the right of us. They were fishing off the shore. We were just taking in the beauty of the sunrise when suddenly there was some commotion around the young boys who were fishing. Come to find out, they had actually caught a shark. To keep a shark that you catch, it must reach the certain guidelines, and one of those guidelines being that the shark must be 4 feet long. The shark that they had caught was actually not 4 feet long, but of course they're young boys, so they wanted to keep it anyway. They were so determined to keep this shark that they actually dragged it off of the beach and they were running away with it before Baywatch could come. If they had been caught keeping this shark, they could have gotten in a lot of trouble. They caught the shark, they kept it, and they got away with it. Therefore, 3 super fun activities that we had the opportunity to do while we were on our vacation in Destin, Florida this summer were deep sea fishing, kayaking, and watching the sunrise on the beach. Destin, Florida has an endless amount of fun activities to choose from. And now that we are all aware of some of the exhilarating activities we can take part in Destin, Florida, I hope everyone can agree that it would be a truly beautiful, fun, and memorable vacation spot. Thanks for taking time to learn about the most exciting vacation I've ever been on.